And this is the Shadow Master's journey to the wonderful Brentor Church, which is one of the highest churches on Dartmoor. And it still has services, surprisingly enough. People come out here to worship. So let's rock on. Let me recount to you the legend of Brentor Church. So back in the day, Dartmoor was a pretty wild place. The giants were gone, witches had fled to Wales, but guess who still was hanging around? Yeah, the devil himself. He was roaming the moor, scaring the living daylights out of everyone. Churches and crosses were safe spots, but one tiny slip up and the devil would be on you like a hawk. One day, a fancy merchant ship loaded with spices and silks from the east was spotted cruising up the channel. The devil, who hadn't had a victim in ages thanks to the vigilant moorfolks, decided it was time for some chaos. That night he whipped up a monstrous storm. Rain and wind snuffed out the warning beacons on the coast and on Brentor. The night was pitch black, except for the terrifying lightning flashes. The wind howled, pushing the ship towards the rocky shore, and the thunder was deafening. The captain of the Virtue, that's the ship, fought all night to keep her afloat, while Hugh the merchant prayed below decks. The devil was having a blast, flying above the ship, laughing and shrieking as it headed for the rocks. Towards morning, old Hugh came up on the decks and was told that they were doomed. Hugh dropped to his knees and on the swaying deck and prayed to St. Michael, promising to build a church on the highest point of land he first saw if they were saved. Miraculously, the wind eased up and changed direction, steering the ship away from the shore. The devil was furious, tried to summon all his power, but was no match for St. Michael. As soon as Hugh set foot ashore, he got to work on his vow, building a church on Brentor, the first and highest point of land he saw after the storm. It was a tough job, but Hugh was determined, pouring his money and energy into gathering materials on top of the steep tor. He sighed with relief, thinking the task was nearly done. But that night the devil flew by, saw what was happening, and got really angry. He scattered the building materials around the foot of the tor, laughing wickedly and maniacally. Hugh was shocked the next morning, but didn't give up. He started all over again, hauling the stones back up. Each night the devil scattered them, and each morning Hugh carried them back up. After weeks of this, St. Michael decided to step in. When the devil arrived the next night, St. Michael was waiting. The good saint hurled a massive granite boulder at the devil, who turned to flee. The rock hit him on the heel, sending him off, roaring in rage and pain. With the devil injured and out of the way, Hugh finally completed his task, and the church was dedicated. The church at Brentor is the smallest on the moor because poor Hugh spent a lot of his money battling the devil, but it still stands today, a tribute to St. Michael and Hugh's determination.